A collection with rich history and artistry of Navajo tradition was presented to the show. These transcendental art pieces were tied closely to a family's cultural heritage.
This belonged to my father-in-law, who was a medicine man.
Yet, the centerpiece is a ceremonial basket actively used in traditional wedding ceremonies. During the ritual, the bride and groom share cornmeal, symbolizing their unity in a timeless tradition. Unlike tourist-bought baskets, this one carries a deep personal story that elevates its significance beyond monetary value. Estimated by the appraiser, it would be valued at $250 to $350, but its true worth lies in the history it holds. Adding to the collection is a beautiful silver bracelet, handcrafted with hammered silver and adorned with turquoise. Every detail reflects traditional Navajo craftsmanship, a skill passed down through generations. Interestingly, the appraiser valued the bracelet at $800 to $1,000, highlighting its artistry and authenticity. Finally, a piece is a stunningly flamboyant silver belt, equally rich in tradition and design. This belt, entirely handmade, represents both ceremonial importance and exceptional craftsmanship. The Navajo traditional handmade belt's value at auction is estimated at between $1,500 and $1,800. Altogether, these pieces carry immense cultural and emotional value. Collectively, the appraiser announced an estimated value of this incredible collection.
The belt, again, $1,500, $1,800, possibly more.
Yeah.
Like a broken dream, this vase stands as a poignant reminder that even the most beautiful things can be fragile and ephemeral. A Tiffany flower-form vase gifted to the owner's grandmother or aunt by a suitor who allegedly worked for Tiffany. Despite its incomplete state, the vase retains charm and value, underscoring the timeless allure of Tiffany craftsmanship. Louis Comfort Tiffany was an American artist and designer who was renowned for his work in glass, jewelry, and other mediums. Originally, this vase was crafted entirely of glass, but the delicate stem was broken and later replaced with a bronze base. This piece exemplifies how even damaged treasures can hold sentimental and monetary value. While the alteration reduces its value compared to an intact example, the vase still holds a retail value of approximately $700. Tiffany's glasswork often depicted natural themes. This artwork can be estimated at the price of
The value of this would be around $700 retail. If it were the whole piece, it would be $1,500 to $2,000.
Okay.
Nicholas Heinz's violin is a masterpiece born from a lifetime of dedication. Heinz began his craft at just 14 years old, training with Frederick Koenig, a renowned violin maker in New York City.
I brought in my grandfather's violin. My mom and dad always called him Pops. He died in 1945, so I never got to meet him.
Over the next 5 years, he honed his skills before working with prestigious firms like Lion and Healy in Chicago. Additionally, the violin on display is a testament to his skill and tradition. Made with a spruce belly and flamed maple back and ribs, it reflects the classic materials prized by master violin makers, while the intricate pegs and tailpiece adorned with a beautiful design were sourced from Germany. This incredible violin itself bears Heinz's branded label, N. Heinz, violin maker and repairer, etched into the wood. Accompanying this instrument is a French bow, stamped Paris, whose ivory or mammoth tip plate has broken but remains replaceable without affecting its value.
In the world of retail, I would value this bowl at $4,000.
Like a time capsule, this violin holds the essence of a bygone era, its beauty and significance amplified by the presence of Heinz's tools, including finely crafted carving knives and a tiny violin maker's plane, as well as photos and letters from his workshop. These artifacts add an additional value to the collection's worth, bringing the total value to
I would value
My baby.
at $12,000. It's a master quality instrument.
Oh, sweetie, I love that.
This story takes us back to the summer of 1986 in Las Vegas, colloquially referred to as Vegas, the most popular city in the US state, where an unforgettable encounter with basketball legend Michael Jordan unfolded. The University of Nevada, Las Vegas hosted an alumni game against the University of North Carolina.
The Bulls, when Jordan returned, finished with a 30-52 record and still made the playoffs.
After the game, fate led a fan to a blackjack table in the same casino as Jordan and his teammates. During the game, the fan recalled Jordan's gambling spirit, noting how the stakes rose when Jordan upped his bets, though luck didn't seem to favor the table. As the evening wrapped up, the fan seized a golden opportunity and asked for an autograph. Jordan, with a blue ballpoint pen, signed his unmistakable signature on a paper coaster, leaving behind an iconic piece of memorabilia. At the time, Jordan had just returned from an injury that sidelined him early in the season. A 30-52 record was no match for his determination. He willed the Bulls into the playoffs. Now graded an 8 on a 10-point scale, the autograph holds not only sentimental value, but a tangible monetary one. Lavish memories hold an intrinsic value that transcends monetary measures.
At auction, probably fetches somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000.
Oh, wow. Very good. Wow. Thank you.
Two captivating artworks by John Biggers, a celebrated artist, have a deeply personal connection to the current owner. Biggers is Uncle John to them.
He's my Uncle John, as I know him. He and my father were classmates in college at Hampton Institute.
These drawings, both done in charcoal with white chalk highlights, hold a rich history. Rescued by the owner's father when Biggers was discarding them in his garage. For as long as memory serves, Biggers' canvases have been a cherished part of the family's domestic tapestry.
His wife is still alive, so it's possible that she could be contacted and find out if it is her.
Dating back to the 1950s, these works align with the style Biggers was known for during that era. Interestingly, the subject of these drawings, a striking front and back view of the same figure, it might represent a woman he encountered in Africa or a tribute to his wife, who remains alive and could potentially confirm this. Additionally, the connection to Africa fits the timeline, as Biggers first traveled there in 1957, which likely influenced the themes in his art. What makes this pair truly remarkable is its rarity. Such complementary depictions are seldom found together. These incredible pieces of art reflect not only their artistic value, but their unique narrative. John Biggers' art, a timeless heirloom which can be estimated between the value.
At auction, I would value them as a pair $12,000 to $18,000.
Well, I really appreciate that.
A remarkable collection of Whistler etchings and dry points has brought an astonishing story and value to light. These pieces were inherited from the owner's father, a professor who built his collection over decades, starting in the 1960s. Despite a humble background, he amassed a selection of rare and exceptional works on a modest professor's salary. A testament to his artistic soul, ever yearning for beauty and perfection. Among the highlights is the wine glass from 1858, one of Whistler's earliest works and his only still-life etching. There are also two exquisite dry points, a model resting and Maud seated, both crafted in the 1870s, showcasing Whistler's mastery of the challenging dry point technique. This collection offers a delightful trio, a charming English bridge and two Venetian gems, Little Venice and a doorway in Venice. From the serene English countryside to the romantic canals of Venice created during Whistler's financially challenging period in the 1880s, the model resting or a view such as the Little Putney, he might incorporate his delicate emblematic butterfly to harmonize with the artwork's themes. As historically proven, even his handwritten notes elevate their historical and artistic value. On the Palaces in Brussels, a dedication to a collector, often accompanied by Whistler's signature butterfly, hints at his dandyish nature. The pièce de résistance is the Palaces in Brussels, an exceedingly rare print that captures Whistler's brilliance.
That would bring around $60,000 to $90,000 at auction.
A staggering total value of this museum-worthy collection would fetch a stunning price at auction.
Grand total at auction would be around $130,000 to $190,000.
You are kidding me.
This ring found its way to the guest through a pledge, offered as collateral by a friend who, during a tough time, sought his help.
He needed a little bail money and $500 what I had to get for the bail money.
Acquired in 1972, the ring's story carries a lot of history, not just from its creation, but also from the journey it's taken over the years.
It's a great old ring, and it's an early 20th century ring. It's an Edwardian ring.
Interestingly, the friend, who had lived a bit of a risky lifestyle, promised to return the money and reclaim the ring once he was free. Now, decades later, the ring remains in the family, though it hasn't been worn much. A relic of refinement, this piece embodies the Edwardian era. Its intricate details are a window into the lives of the aristocracy. The Edwardian era was a period in British history that took place from 1901 to 1914 and is named after the reign of King Edward VII. This exquisite Edwardian era piece showcases its features of old mine-cut diamonds that have held their brilliance. Two of the diamonds weigh about 3/4 of a carat each, while the other two are about half a carat each. Masterclass elegance piece, its pattern setting is platinum, which was a relatively new metal at the time, and this ring is likely American-made, crafted by artisans who had emigrated to the US and brought their skills with them. The guest brought the gem to Charlotte, the Queen City, where its true brilliance was revealed. He was offered just $1,200 for the ring, which left him less than thrilled with the appraisal. But after consulting with the appraiser on the show, the true value of the ring comes into clearer focus. Given its age, condition, and historical significance, the ring's current auction value is much higher. An estimated auction value of this stunning Edwardian ring would be between
I think in today's market, an auction value on something like that would probably be in about the $3,000 to $5,000 range. It's with you
That's
better.
good news.